Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Anand Kumar, and this particular YouTube channel I created just to share my knowledge. In this YouTube channel, I do post content related to the Intune, SCCM, Office 365, Defender, Sentinel, and Purview, and many other topic I do cover. And in this YouTube channel, I do share the best practices, not the just theory. I do share my knowledge as per my experience. So if you are new to this YouTube channel, please subscribe it so that whatever the information I am publishing here, you will get notified as soon as possible. So what we will be covering today? So in today's video, we will be covering about the Intune Suite is now free in your E3 and E5 license. This is very latest news. Microsoft is changing configuration in their license. Most of the organization, mid-level of organization, are using either E3 or E5. As an admin, you must be knowing it what changes are coming and how you can apply this change in your tenant, right, or your environment, and that particular changes will definitely help you to save some cost. So in this video, what we will be covering in this particular change is effective from 1st of July 2016. So Microsoft is the license cost will be effective from 1st of July, but after it will take time, like the 3 month time to roll out these changes globally in each and every tenant. So if you do not see all these configuration in your tenant for now, wait until the October, and post the October, you all these configuration will automatically populate on your tenant. Okay, so what changes, what it land, and what it mean for the Intune admin and the UC team. We will be covering this. So let's jump to the next thing. What we will be covering in this video. So what changes and when it will take effect. License cost before and after. So we will take 100 user example. If organization has the 100 user, how much cost one the organization will save with this changes. E3 versus E5 future. So this particular changes is not only for the E3 bundle, it's for the both E3 and E5. So if your organization are having the E5 or E3 license, this video will very informative for you. So I request you to watch this particular video till the end so that you can get the full detail, and also you will learn lots of things. So feature detail, what's in a E3 and what's add-on, what's E5 added, impact for the Intune admin and the UC admin, prerequisite to enable this feature, because this feature there are some prerequisite which you need to enable. The license cost will automatically change, but to fully utilize this feature, if you're not utilizing it, so utilize this feature, there are some prerequisites which we will be covering in this video. We'll do live demo as well. I do have the test tenant, and some of the device are enrolled to my test tenant. So we'll do some demo so that you understand what it is and how it is working. Okay. So what's changing? The Intune Suites add-on. Suites add-on is being folded directly into the Microsoft Core M365 license. No more separate add-on. So earlier to utilize this feature, if you want to utilize this feature, you have to pay the $10 per user per month extra for the Intune suite. So it's now included in the E3 or E5 bundle. So separate feature in a E3 and E5 bundle, we will cover it. Tried by license. So E3 get one set of capabilities, E5 get all of E3 plus advanced extra. So E5 is a is an advanced license. So all these E3 feature will be included in a E5 license automatically, auto provisioned. So eligible tenants get the capability automatically. No purchase, no plan changes are needed. So if your tenant are capable for these changes, so it will automatically reflect it. No extra thing you need to do. Start stage rollout. Microsoft post a 30 days notice in a message center before activation per tenant. So it will give a Microsoft will give a notification so that a 30 days advance notification before rolling out it. So until June 2016, if you wanted the advanced Intune Suite feature, you had to buy this Intune Suite as a $10 per user per month add-in on top of your M365 license. From July 2016 onward, Microsoft bundled these directly to into your E3 and E5, but not everything goes to both. E3 get operational tool and E5 get the security heavily hitted on top. So again the E5 always has the security features. So again the features which are related to the security, it will be get added to the E5 bundle only. Okay, so let's move on. License cost before versus after. What you had to buy separately. So before E35 and E5 base plus Intune Suite 10 user per month extra required a separate purchase discussion, need budget approval and licensing, often delay adoption of the EPM cloud PKI etc. After the July 1st, E3 and E5 Intune Suite are capabilities included, zero additional cost, no add-on on a SKU to track or renew, uh, freeze budget previously spent on the add-on, lower barriers to pilot APM and cloud PKI and AM solution. So let's take an example. If you're in your organization, if you have the 1,000 user, add on a cost 10 user per month into 1,000, which is the 10,000 per month, and which is almost 1,20,000 per year. Now the cost for this capability is zero. You're saving approx 120 dollar per lakh per year annually. Okay, so this is a big changes, and that's why I thought let's create this video so that you will get more understanding about this particular changes. Let's now talk about the what feature are included in E3 and what feature are included in a E5. As I mentioned, majority of the security features are added to the E5 bundle, not in a E3 bundle. So remote help is included on a both E3 and E5. Advanced analytics is included on a E5 and E3. Microsoft Tunnel for the MAM, it's included for on a both E3 and E5. Device management is included on both E3 and E5. Firmware OTA update included in both E3 and E5. Endpoint privilege management is included only on a E5. Microsoft Cloud PKI is included on a E5. Enterprise app management, it's included only in a E5. It's not part of the E3. Security Copilot in a Intune, it's included in a E5. It's not included in a E3. So all the features are added in E5. E3 has the less feature. Majority of the security feature are there in only in a E5. So the good thing is in this particular video, I do have a lab with this E5 license, so we can explore all this feature one by one. And also, I will in next couple of minutes, you will get more detail about this, how this all the component will help in your environment. Okay. Let me give you the high level of all these features first, then we will be doing the demo. I will be doing the demo. I will show you in in my tenant how this particular component we can configure and we can utilize and why it's needed. Let's talk about the remote help. The secure role-based remote assistant to manage the device with full auditing login. So if your organization are using any third-party tool like the TeamViewer to take the remote and do the remote assistant to end user, remote you can utilize the remote help. It's part of the E3 license only. Advanced analytics automatically annually detected device query and better health on a top of the endpoint analytics. So endpoint analytics is already part of the E3, but this advanced analytics will give you the more information like the device query and better health on the top of the endpoint analytics. Microsoft Tunnel for the MAM, VPN-less secure access to the corporate resource for unmanaged and BOID apps. You can create a tunnel, and that particular feature is more for the BOI type of devices. Um, Device management support for the AV and VR headset and Microsoft Team Room devices. So this now with this feature, we can manage uh, these kind of devices as well, which earlier Intune was not supporting. I'll show you in a demo. I will give you the more detail. The firmware OTA update over the air firmware update for the supported Jabra devices. So earlier, technician or the end user has to manually do the update for this firmware update, but this with this now it's included on a E3 only. Now let's talk about the Intune add-in on top of the E3. Everything is in 3 is already included in a E5 plus advanced security and automation capabilities. First is the endpoint privilege management, just in time evaluation for the standard user, no permanent local admin right is needed. Microsoft Cloud PKI, Cloud Native Certificate Lifecycle Management, no DMG or on-prem CA is needed. This is a very big improvement. Cloud PKI, if directly manage it by the Cloud API. The Enterprise App Management, Microsoft Management Catalog, simplifying the package update and deployment. uh, this is very this is a big game changer. So with this, you do not need to bundle a latest version package on every time. I have seen, for example, Chrome release the update 3 to 4 times in a month, right? So it's very hectic task for the admin to create a bund package, test it, then uh, do the validation, then roll out to the production. So it was consuming lots of time. With this enterprise app management, this automatically app update we can configure it. Security Copilot in Intune, AI assisted inside and natural language admin task across the Intune. So this is also Security Copilot in Intune. This particular feature is also now added as part of the E5. We do not need the additional add-in to utilize this feature. Some importance for the Intune admins, operation checklist, review which Intune Suite add-on on your tenant already pays for, confirm no duplicate billing after rollout, plan a pilot for the newly accessible feature EPM advanced analytics rather than enabling everything at once. Update RBAC role, new capabilities means new permission to scope correctly. Example, who can use the remote help, who can use the APM, right? So this check your existing RBAC configuration and update the RBAC configuration as per the new capabilities. Things to watch. Expect more configuration surface area, baseline policy, and catalog to learn and validate. Recheck message center 30 days ahead of your tenant activation window. Use trial and test tenant to validate feature before rollout to production devices. So this is what we will be doing it in this lab also. As I mentioned, I do have the test tenant, but this particular feature, all these features are not already included in my test tenant. So I will manually enable this feature, and from there we will be utilizing it and see we'll test it these configuration. Impacts for the UC admin end user experience. End user experience improve faster audited support session via the remote help versus third party tool. Device health visibility increase with the advanced analytics, battery and the few reactive tickets. BOID unmanaged app access gets simplified with the Microsoft tunnel for the MAM and reducing the full VPN client need. Helpdesk operations specific device like the AR, VR, Teams rooms get native management, less reliance on a manufacturing tool. Helpdesk team need training on a remote help workflow and new RBAC roles before go live. Expect the new dashboard report to monitor built into the existing helpdesk process earlier. There are some prerequisite to enable it. Let's validate the prerequisite, then we will jump into the lab. We will enable or the component and test it. So prerequisite, what need to be true in your tenant before this feature light up? Enable license. You must be having the eligible license. Tenant must be on a Microsoft E3 or E5. For my lab, I do have the E5, so I'll be showing everything on a test tenant with the E5 license. Rollout reach, your tenant stage activation window must have arrived, checked activation center. Device need to be enrolled in Intune to use the remote help analytics and tunnel etc. I do have the two test devices which on which we will be performing the testing and will do the validation. RBAC permission. Admin need the rights Intune role assigned to the configuration and use each capabilities. App prerequisite. Remote help must be deployed, installed separately on a target devices and E5 only items EPM cloud EPM cloud PKI EPM and security EPM cloud PKI AM and security copilot still require the E5. So if you do not have the E5, then this feature will not gonna work for you. Okay, so now the lab time. So I will be showing you the lab configuration and we will be discussing each component one by one. Okay, so let's jump in. Okay, so this is my Intune tenant, right? Here, I do have the two device. I just want to show you two Windows devices already enrolled, and these devices are running on a Hyper-V machine. So on this two devices, I created a multiple test user. Two test users are logged in. I do have the config compliance policy, and both devices are compliant. Now let's talk about the license first we need to validate if the what all the license are added on my tenant or not. So for to check the license, what we need to do, we need to in a Intune portal we need to go to the tenant admin and here click on a Intune add-in and let's see what all the features are enabled here. So all these features, the Intune plan 2 is not enabled yet, available for trial purchase. This, as I mentioned, this particular feature will start rolling out from the 1st of July, right? But this feature we can utilize as a trial and do the required testing. We can do the validation and then plan for the rollout. In my tenant, I already utilized the endpoint privilege management, and for this, I created a separate video. You can check in my YouTube channel. There are separate complete video for the endpoint privilege management uh, topic, right? So let's talk about the first the remote help. We'll start with the remote help. Uh, what we need to do, we need to enable this. We need to take this trial license here. Click on a view detail. Click on a try and buy. It will take you to the purchase license, market purchase server services. From there, here you can purchase the license. So you can see 200 rupees license per month is cost till the 1st of July. But if I need to after this 1st of July, this will be included already after the July 1st, this particular feature will start including in a E35 bundle. But I will be not I will not buy it. Will use the trial feature here. Okay. Okay, so I just enable the trial license, so you are all set, right? And this particular trial license is activated on my tenant. Let me see. Go back to the admin homepage, and we'll see how many license are there. Go to the admin.microsoft.com, admin.cloud.com, and you can see now I do have the Microsoft Intune remote help license is activated. 250 license is activated. Same thing is for the 249 endpoint privilege license management is activated. Now let's see how we can enable this connector. To enable this connector, we need to again go back to the Intune portal. In the Intune portal, go to the tenant administration. Then go to the connector and token, right? And here in the connector and token, we'll see the remote help. Okay, so we are here in our tenant administration, and the tenant administration, what we need to do, we need to go to the remote help to enable it, and you can see the 89 days left in a trial license to use this. Go to the setting and click on a configuration. Currently is in a disable mode, so we need to enable this feature first of all. Click on enable and allow remote help to unenroll devices. For Windows and Mac OS, enable this option will allow help to devices that are not enrolled with Intune. So this is a very cool feature. So if the device is not enrolled in Intune, that will also help. Chat, disable the chat. No, don't disable the chat. So we'll utilize this feature and let's see how it's working. Now this component is enabled. Okay, so now this feature is already enabled, right? And what we will be remote feature is already enabled. Now we need to deploy the prerequisite. The prerequisite is we need to deploy the Microsoft Remote Help app to all the devices which are part of the scope. So to do this, we will be creating a new application with the name of Windows app. Sorry, Windows Microsoft Remote Help is the application name which we will be deploying it to the device. Let's see the Windows, right, and select the uh, I'll deploy the this one store app. Let's see remote help. Uh, See that feature is there or not. Remote help. Okay, so to deploy the remote help application, what we will do, we'll click on a create application, and here we'll pick the platform as a Windows and app type. Rather than picking in a Microsoft Store new application, we can create the multiple Win32 application as well and enterprise app catalog as well, so that it will get automatically update. Let's pick this one and search for the Microsoft app catalog, and here look for the remote help. Microsoft remote help. Click on next. This is a version, right? Cannot keep English self repeat command, and okay. Configuration. So this is one more feature it's added in it's part of the enterprise app catalog. This is part of the E5 bundle, and we can utilize it. So update with the supersedent. This particular feature, if we'll pick the automatically update, it will keep up to date by default. Right, this is the application. We can pick the logo if we want, but it's auto pre-populated all these things. Let's say that auto update enabled. Auto update is enabled, right? Determine based device restart. It will determine based on requirement. App supersedence, no supersedent. This is my lab, so I will be deploying it to all the devices. You do not have to deploy it to all these devices in a production environment. Make sure you are deploying it to the pilot, then prod, then pilot, then test, then to all the production devices. Okay, so click on next, add app. We'll go to the device. Let's see, this is my lab, and here I created a multiple machine. Let me, not sure why it is turned off. Let's start it and connect this one. So these both the devices are joined to the Azure AD using the Intune Windows Autopilot profile. Let me log in so that it will so that I can give you the demo. I do the Windows Hello Pilot enable as well here. That's why it's on giving me the option to enter the Hello pen. And this remote feature will support both type of the devices, intra join and intra hybrid join, both type of the devices that will be supporting. So let's wait until this device will log in. Okay, so cool. Here, one of my devices log in. I will open the company portal. Let's wait for the just wait to launch this particular. Okay, so you can see that downloading and installing the remote help auto update. This particular application, I deployed it as a mandatory application, so that's why it started automatically downloading the process. It's automatically downloading and installing it. If it is not installing automatically, you can just open the company portal and sync it. It will automatically install within a 10 to 20 minute maximum. Okay, so let's validate if the remote help application is installed or here or not. Okay. Okay, so the remote help application is successfully installed on this device. You can see the remote help application is there. I'll launch it, and also I just want to show you this is the MDSW710 application. To take the remote, what we need to do, we need to go to the Intune portal and okay. require additional sign-in. This is just a security feature. We'll go to the Intune portal and we'll try to connect this device from the Intune and see if the remote session is initiating or not. This is my device on which the remote help application is installed. We'll take a remote from here. Okay. New, what we need to do, we need to click on open this device, and here we do have option new remote help assistance session. Okay. This is device name and remote help. Continue. Sending a notification to user device. Okay, so this is a Intune notification. You can see Intune, Microsoft Intune extension. Open remote help. Okay, I think it must be authenticated. Let's click on a next. Add will use this to send a code if you need to reset the password. Skip the setup. Let's try with this. ND@the rate modern workplace security.com. Okay, waiting for permission, helping to get a session code. Let's see what we can see in a. If you try to remote help, send a notification to the open remote help. Okay, let's open it. Let's see what is the behavior. Okay, so that's how you can connect the remote, right? And you can take the remote, and from here it will generate the passcode, and that same passcode you must need to enter here in a remote help so that it will initiate the handshake and it will take the initiate the session. Um, that's all for this video. We'll be covering that. I'll be covering more topic in next video. So stay tuned. Hit like the button and wait for the next part. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you feel this is helpful for you, please hit the like button and subscribe it. Thank you so much.